Yo, everyone. I just picked up some Starbucks and now I'm going to do some technical analysis for you guys. I do want to share a story with you though, so let's go look at my Twitter really quick. I apologize for the background noise. I was at the gym, all right? I burned around 600 calories. I had a very vigorous workout. Then I decided to check this out, a quick scalp long. And I had a double bottom bullish divergence. It was an easy play on the 4 hour. All right, check this out. I'm going to show you the play-by-play. I was up 20%, super quick. And as you can scroll through my Twitter, you can see that my profits just keep going up and up and up. 64%. And at the peak, let me get here. I was in profit at 4.2K, okay? 4.2K in one day. I caught this crazy pump. Obviously, I closed it a little prematurely. A lot of people didn't see it going that high. But I want to give you guys my technical analysis on Bitcoin, all right? I've been very accurate. Excuse me. It's a coffee coming up. I've been very accurate the past few days, and I want to show you guys what I think is going to happen with the market. All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin. So right now, this is the 15-minute. Let me change it to the 1 day. Actually, let's change it to the weekly. I want to point out one thing on the weekly, okay? We had an attempt to break down, and we obviously didn't break down. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We had this nice little rounding top, and then we had an attempt to break down, and obviously that dip was bought up super quick. If you're following the news, you can just blame it on Silvergate BS being bailed out, whatever you want to call it. But what we have is very bullish price action. This was followed through with some bullish price action on the next day, and obviously it seeped through for the weekly open, and the weekly looks really strong. I see very strong signals on the weekly. So what am I expecting now in the near future? Well, you know what? 26K to 30K is still on the table. So if we break this resistance here, which I think it looks like we want to try to do, if we break this resistance, 30K is on the table, all right? Now, if we don't break that resistance, let's say we're still under 25,000, which is around here, then I expect this actually to still break down. I still expect this to break down, and I'm playing this very carefully. So I was going to short today, but I decided to wait. And the reason why I want to wait on that is because I want to do a mega short. I want to do something very, very large, and I want to wait for confirmation on the daily time frame. Now, if we look, I want to show you guys, actually, let me go back to the weekly. I want to show you guys one more thing on the weekly. This is very interesting. We did have a bearish signal on the RSI. These are typically accurate, but this signal is so good that it usually hits, and it's preceded with fake outs. Okay, I can't emphasize this enough. Don't get caught. Do not get caught in these longs. Do not get caught in these fake outs. Wait for this setup. Okay, so if you look at the weekly time frame, we printed back. This is when we had that Luna crash. Okay, we had a bearish print. Look at that. So you can see we printed bear. Then we had this huge fake out and we made a newer high. Look at that. We made a newer high in the weekly time frame, and then we started trending down. All right. Now, if we apply that same knowledge here, it's going to be the same thing. All right. We're going to have a fake out. I think we're going to actually head higher. I think we'll break 25,000. I think once we do break 25,000, so we break this resistance, enough people are going to get trapped to think that this is going to go all the way up to 30,000 and above. Then that's when we will actually dip. Let me show you guys one more thing on the weekly time frame. My favorite thing is this death cross. Let me clean up some of the drawings I have here. The death cross is immaculate. It's proving to be what it is, which is resistance. And you can see we are attempting to break above it. Don't be surprised if we do break above it, and you then start reading on Twitter people saying, look, these death crosses are they're whack, they don't work, this and that. I'm expecting us to go higher. I'm expecting either we go higher or we get resist. I mean, there really isn't much to do on the weekly but wait. Now, if I go to the daily time frame, I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to do on the daily time frame. I'm going to wait for bearish divergence to emerge. I'm going to wait for the daily time frame to have bearish divergence. And once we do have a bearish divergence that I can play, then I'll hop into a short. But right now, it's way too hot. And then also for longs, I can't really trade a long right now because we're overextended on the 4 hour. If you look at the 4 hour, there's nothing really to buy. So if I was you guys, if you missed anything, don't feel bad. Don't FOMO in. There's nothing to trade right now. I'm telling you right now, you're going to lose money. If you do want to trade anything, you wait for a setup, okay? And that's one thing I emphasize on my channel is you wait for setups. I'm assuming we're going to break above that resistance, guys. I think we'll break above it. I think we'll wick above it for the week, and when 25,000, and then I think we'll follow through with the sell-off. I don't think we'll have a head and shoulders. I think it's just too much bullish action right now. I think we should just wait. All right, so if you guys want to be profitable, you wait. If you're in a long, congratulations if you're up. But right now, you should be taking profits. We're approaching some resistance. If we do break above it, so the next few days, we'll see if we consolidate under more or if we come up above. So right now, I'm telling you guys, just be patient. Sit on the sidelines. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing to trade, like I said before. And then last but not least, wait for the setup. Wait for a bearish divergence to emerge on the daily time frame, and then you enter a short. There's plenty of opportunity. The market's not going anywhere, but your cash will obviously drop off. We don't have any bottoming signal. Like, this bottoming signal is really good. That's why I took it. And then I don't expect this to V down, okay? Bitcoin doesn't like that. What Bitcoin likes to do is it likes to consolidate for a few days, even make new highs. Then Bitcoin likes to go down. I am still bearish on the market altogether. I think that the market is going to head down. And the reason why is if you look at the DXY, DXY is doing something very interesting on the daily time frame. DXY is retesting its breakout point, which is right here. So there is some support at the 102. I think we will, obviously, we'll go down to the 102 area, retest this area. If it holds, we're going to come back up. DXY, don't sleep on it. It might end up breaking above, especially with interest rates about to be hiking up. And then if you guys look at my special indicator, you can see that we're having a squeeze here. These orange highlights. These orange highlights, you wait for them to break to the upside or the downside. Now for the DXY, if you look back, it popped up, right? So when it popped up, that's when I caught my $7,000 short. Just be patient, guys. There's nothing to trade. Like I said, if there is something to trade, I post it on my Twitter. So follow me on Twitter, and I'll keep you guys updated. And let me show you guys one more time, just for the video's sake. Oh, and I also trade stocks, but I don't really cover that in my videos. But I want to show you guys one more time. I did profit off this move. It was one of the bigger trades. I made $4,000 in literally 24 hours. It was a 24x long with 1.6 thousand to risk. It was a nice little trade I had. Other than that, you guys, stay safe trading. Enjoy your day. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee and get back to work. Don't forget, you know, work is work, so you gotta work. Sponsor me, Starbucks. You gotta work, you know, to trade. But other than that, guys, best of luck. Let me know if how you guys feel about the market in the comments.